Apple's new MacBook is insanely thin, surprisingly snappy, and really attractive, but I don't think it's quite ready for prime time, and these are 5 ways Apple's new MacBook could be better. So what's up guys, Jonathan here with TLD. Hope you guys are doing well. The new MacBook is out, it's really attractive, it's stupid thin, and even though you shouldn't want one, you kinda do. Now the first thing that Apple could and should have done to make this a more justifiable purchase is a price drop. These start out at $12.99 US, and I think if Apple dropped that to $9.99, that would be a winner, especially considering the amount of storage you get. It would be a really viable alternative to an iPad. I've seen a lot of comments calling the new MacBook an overpriced, glorified netbook, and to an extent it is, but you gotta remember you're getting really fast flash storage. Even though it's an Intel M processor, it's pretty snappy for what it is. 8 gigs of RAM, a beautiful display, and overall a pretty capable machine. I just think for the price point, it is too much money. Now the second thing Apple could do is add a second USB-C port, because aside from the headphone jack, that is all you got, and it's a little bit scary. For example, one really cool thing that you can do with USB-C that you couldn't on any other MacBook is charge it with an external battery. So I have this huge monster 25,000 milliamp hour external battery, and that is powering the MacBook, and you can charge that for days. The downside though is because there's only one port with this and no other adapters, that is all you can do and you're limited to that one port. But if you had one more, now we're talking. Now the third thing kind of segues from USB-C, and that is that Apple should include the freaking adapter in the box. For the amount of money that you pay for this machine, and the fact that they are limiting you to one port, they should not charge you $80 for a multi-output adapter. It is insane. Yes, the technology behind USB-C is awesome. You can charge it like I mentioned, you can get input, output, display even, but the fact that they're making you pay another $100 on top of the already priced MacBook is just crazy. Now the fourth way Apple could improve this MacBook is to throw out the potato and put an HD webcam inside. I'm not asking for 4K or 8K. A simple 720p webcam would do the job, but nope, Apple stuck a 480p camera inside this new MacBook. So for a quick reference, here is a video sample of the new MacBook camera, 480p in all its glory. You guys are watching a 4K video right now, so it's stretched out, but if I were to scale it back down to 100% and its actual pixels, this is what you get, and that's pretty sad. I understand, yes, there might be some arguments for broadband or saving data, but the fact of the matter is, we're in 2015, and whether you're using Skype or Google Hangouts, you should at least have 720p. Now, the last thing Apple needs to do is find some sort of MagSafe replacement. Those that own a MacBook with a MagSafe power adapter know it is an immensely valuable feature. I know there's been times when I've tripped and kicked the crap out of my cable, but luckily with MagSafe, it pops right out. If you do this with the new MacBook and that USB-C cable, you are gonna jack your new MacBook up. Now, I really don't see Apple adding that MagSafe port back to this new MacBook, so I don't know if they're gonna need to adjust or mess with the USB standard, or they could do something crazy and add something like wireless charging, which would be an absolute killer alternative to MagSafe. On top of that, one big gripe that I have with the new MacBook is there is no sort of LED indicator to show you that your MacBook is charging. Again, that was something that was really useful on that MagSafe adapter, because you don't know if you didn't plug it into the wall properly, that connection might be loose, the cable might be bad, so you could be thinking you're charging your MacBook and in reality, you're not, and that is not cool. So that about wraps up today's video. Definitely stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't yet so you don't miss the full review. I think I might go for something along the lines of a 30-day challenge or living with a new MacBook, so if you're excited and you want to see that, make sure to smash that like button. Aside from that, if you guys have any questions, drop me a line down below, or the absolute best way to get a hold of me is on Twitter at TLD Today. Other than that, this is Jonathan, and I will see you guys later.